My name is Hyacinth, and this is the Hyacinth Network. The topic we are in is called Sapureh. Sapureh is where I discuss some political issues in Nigeria and every part of the world. Today, I'm dealing with the opposition in Nigeria, the opposition parties, and the way forward. That's what I'm. In fact, this is an open letter to them. Open letter to them. Because 2027 is right behind us. It's just at the corner. And Nigerians cannot afford to play defense any longer. We cannot be on the defense again, where these guys will come with their propaganda and lies and blackmailing Nigerians, and everywhere is peaceful. It is time for Nigerians to rise. It is time for Nigerians to say enough is enough. Those guys in INEC, those guys at the judiciary, they are humans like you and I, the police. These things are the things he's using. That's what made him so powerful. Take INEC away, take judiciary away, and take police away, or maybe, just maybe, EFCC, where he uses his power to influence them. The question is, will Nigeria allow this to continue? When are we going to say enough is enough? When are we going to say this is going to stop? The time is now. This is the time for Nigerians to say, in fact, this guy, all your magic, everything. You Nigerians know. That is the funny part of the whole thing. Nigerians know exactly what he's doing. They know. And they know the people that are involved. They are not spirits, they are humans. Nigerians know all of them, all. We know the INEC chairman. We know the people that are working in INEC. We know the EFCC chairman. We know the people that are working there. We know the judiciary in and out. We know the FCT minister. We know everybody. But the thing is that we don't have the political will to say no to the criminality, and they continued. Because when you allow evil to continue, it becomes a norm. Nigerians allowed this to continue, and that is why APC and Tinubu is so powerful. Because Nigerians is none of my business. That's who we are. If you even try to say, let's protest, let's go for a peaceful demonstration, somebody somewhere will organize a counter protest. Even when you are fighting for him, they will organize a counter protest. That person that is organizing a counter protest collected money from them, and he knows that money they gave him will vanish within 2 or 3 weeks, and he will continue as a pauper. Now the question is, if what they are doing is right, why are they organizing counter protests? Why? The same question I asked when they formed City Boys. I asked, if what they are doing is right, why the City Boys? The same question I asked them when they went to Owerri. Say, why are you sharing rice? Is rice empowerment? Why? If this guy is a performing president, you don't need to share rice. You don't need to come to people every four years. It must be everyday thing. Nigerians should feel the impact of your government. Nigerians should know that somebody somewhere is in power. It's like when you pay your children's school fees. It's like when you feed them. It's like when you take them on vacation. It's like when you provide for them. Everything you do, your children will feel it. And you don't need to explain to them that I am your father. They know, because every time, every day, you are there for them. Anytime. So you don't need to explain yourself to your children for them to know that you are their father. But only when you disappear for some time, maybe after 4 years you reappear again, and the children will be asking their mom, who is he? And you'll be explaining to them that I'm your father. Oh. And the kids will like, you are my father? Where have you been? Because they don't know you. So you need to explain yourself to them. That's exactly what is happening to this Tinubu administration and APC. Because they left the people for a very long time. Now they are coming back to the people with rice, sewing machine and all that after 3 years plus. Or after almost 3 years. You are coming back to the people to tell them that I am your father, because they don't know you. You are there to explain to them that, listen, I am your father. And the children said in a very loud and clear, they didn't waste time. They told you that we don't know you. And you saw them, took the rice, took the sewing machine, the fridge, everything they brought there, they took them away because they don't know you. They don't know you. You see, in the bush or in the forest, when the lion roars, or the lionesses, when they roar, the kids, they know the voice of their mother. They know. In your house, if you have children, when you talk, or even when you are outside talking with somebody or discussing with somebody, when your children hears your voice, they will know that my father is downstairs or my mother is coming, because they know your voice. They know you. You understand? When I was a kid, anytime my dad is coming back, I would tell my guys that my dad is coming. They were like, how did you know? Because the way our house say my dad is coming, and within 2 minutes he will land, because I know him. So you don't need to explain yourself to people, and the people made the whole thing clear to you. So that is why I'm saying politics is war. Not with bullets. No, it's not with bullets, but with ideas, strategy, and truth. That's what politics is all about. So for Nigerians to really fight and take their country back, every lie they tell must meet with a sharper fact. Very sharp. Nigerians need to prepare their mind. Every smear must meet a counter smear. It's not the time to play holier than thou. No. It is not the time, because they are not more Nigerians than you. It's only what you make them believe. That's why they are dealing with people, believing that people don't know anything. But it's up to you. So every march, every threat, every propaganda move must meet a stronger opposition, a stronger vision. This is not the time to play a lighter politics. Yeah, I call it a lighter politics because Nigeria is a country of it doesn't matter. And things are being destroyed. And things are happening everywhere negatively. And nobody pays any attention. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look at what is happening in the north. Just look at the killings of soldiers. Look at the killings of the masses. Look at what is happening everywhere in the north. Everywhere. In the east, the IDP camps everywhere. A whole lot of things are not working in Nigeria. And the president, the vice president, and the defense minister are nowhere to be found. To them, it doesn't matter. Because that's a country of it doesn't matter. You see, Nigeria. Nigeria is a country of it doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter. When I mean it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. They don't care about human lives. Is that the person you want him to continue to rule as the president in 2027 and beyond? The answer is no. The answer is no. So, Nigerians, it is time to match them. It is time, anytime they bring a blackmail, it is time to bring the fact and confront them. It is fight for fight. That is what it is. Because, listen, the hope of Nigeria is true that everybody cannot continue, but opposition, the hopes of Nigeria, the aspiration of millions of Nigeria lies in a formidable opposition. ADC, for instance. So, it is time for you guys to put your house in order. It is time for you guys to say, okay, since we are now in opposition, it is time for us to work together. It is now time for us not to make the same mistake we made in 2023. Because 2023, Wike, Atiku, and Obi, and all their drama and all that and all that. 2022, I mean. And today, Wike is neither here or there. All he wants is to make sure that PDP is destabilized while he's frolicking with APC. Okowa, who was the vice president to Atiku, is now in APC. Before now, he said he's an Igbo man. He was an Igbo man. Today, he said he's not an Igbo man. It was a political statement. Those are the people that are in APC. Is that the people you want to trust? The answer is no. So, the hopes and aspirations of Nigerians are in a formidable opposition. Formidable opposition. So, it is time for you guys to get it right. You cannot continue. We cannot continue to be beating about the bush who is the right candidate and who is not the right candidate. You know the right candidate. You know the right candidate. So, it is true that the hope and aspirations of Nigeria is hinged on you guys, but hope without action is wasted. We will attack with wisdom, strike with the truth, expose the lies, never give ground. We can never give them any opportunity, any opportunity at all. Like I said, humans are in INEC. They are human beings. They are not spirits. They are human beings like you and I. So, it is time for us to carve out real ways of countering their manipulations. We cannot be shouting on social media. We cannot be shouting on all the newspapers no. It is time to fight. It is time to say no to their propaganda. It is time to say no to their manipulations. But if we continue to talk and no action, that means this guy will win election in 2027 and that's it. like I said in my previous episode, when he wins 2027, he becomes the life president, because that 4 years he will use it to destroy Nigerian constitution. And believe me, because the people that are supposed to fight him, that is the previous presidents, all of them are corrupt, and that guy have their records. He can easily send EFCC to them. He knows the game. That's exactly what he did in Lagos State. All his political opponents, he got their records. He made sure that he destroyed them politically. And those guys are gone. So, the former president, that guy knows their records. So, the instrument of magic he's using is EFCC. He's dealing with air refiner. He knows. I told... The thing is that you guys don't watch my videos. I told the whole world in 2023 that Tinubu, he was not the president then. He was in Kaduna. As a matter of fact, El-Rufai was still the governor when he went there. You understand? It's like towards the end of his tenure or thereabout. I told the whole world, I said, this guy will deal with El-Rufai. He will. He will deal with El-Rufai, because El-Rufai said something years back. Tinubu don't forget. He doesn't. He will rubbish you. You understand? And El-Rufai is paying the price now. He is paying the price now. Anyway, back to our topic. Nigerian soul is at stake. Nigerian soul is at stake. It is time to expose their lies. It is time to do the right thing. This is not just an election. This 2027 that is coming, it's not just an election. Let's just go there, and it is for the soul and survival of Nigeria. If you miss it now, that will be the end of democracy in Nigeria. This guy will be the Paul Biya of Nigeria. And you can't stop him. Like I said, he knows their records, all of them. He knows their record, from the professors to the lawyers to the judges to all the politicians in Nigeria. He knows their records. That guy holds their records. So if you want to do something contrary to his own opinion and agenda, you are dead politically. That's why many of them are running to APC. It's not because it's because he have the instrument of magic, that is the EFCC and police, the judiciary. All of them are in his pocket. So that's why they are running to APC. APC is now the umbrella they want, you understand, to survive politically. That is it. Because they are corrupt individuals. If they are not corrupt individuals, they are not going to go there. Because they don't have any reason to go there. When Diodiri defected, Siraki Dixon said it. He said, you are incumbent governor, so why are you defecting? Why? So it was later that people realized why he defected. Because he wanted to go for Senate. And the guy that is already there is a PDP guy. He's a PDP guy. So it will be very, very difficult for him to secure that. So he went to APC. And now I had rumor that the guy is about to defect again to APC. So it's clash of the titans. We'll see how it goes anyway. So it is a fight for us to secure Nigeria. It is a fight to save Nigeria from decay. It is not a fight just to win. but to save Nigeria from a future built on deception. We need to save Nigeria. If we don't do it now, honestly, this country is gone, like I said. This country is gone, and I'm begging everybody, everywhere, meaning Nigeria, to wake up. Forget the mistakes you guys made in the past. Yeah, I know that the clergymen, almost all of them, are corrupt. Yes, they are corrupt, because you cannot tell me that you are not corrupt and you are keeping quiet. No. There must be something this guy is holding against you that made you to keep quiet. Because I know in some countries, you see the clergymen fighting for the soul and survival of that very country. Desmond Tutu is there for us to learn from. So why are they quiet? They are quiet because the guy, almost all of them, are from the same tribe. So they are quiet. It's either they are playing a tribal game or they are corrupt. Because if you cannot call this man out, if you cannot tell your congregation that this guy is killing people with his policies and everything, where will I start? I say I will not talk about economy or anything again. I say I will not talk again because it makes you feel bad. So Nigeria should elect somebody who will lead, who will be a leader and not a reigner. Nigerians need to wake up. Nigeria need to say enough is enough. Nigeria need to tell ourselves the truth, because every truth you speak is a step towards freedom. The time to defend is over. We cannot be on the defense again. The best form of defense is attack. Like I said, you don't attack with bullets. You don't attack with physical fight. You attack with intelligence. You attack with every power you have in you intellectually. Like I said, INEC, judiciary, the police, the army, MC Oluomo and all the thugs in Lagos, they are humans. What we need is to counter their strategy. Their strategy, to me, is mediocrity. Is something anybody can counter, because it's a known strategy, very known strategy. I can reel out the way INEC rigs election for people. I can close my eyes and tell you how they do it. It's very simple. I can tell you how the judges manipulate judgment on technicalities and all that. I can do that. It's very, very simple. The Agberos and all the rest of them, the way they beat people and all that, I know how they act. It's very simple to monitor. It's very, very simple. If you understand Nigerian politics, you understand what I'm saying. That these guys, they don't have any skill. They are what Fela calls zombie. They follow one trajectory, and that's exactly what they're doing. When I told the whole world about the way they are going to do the electronic voting, when it happened, my wife was like, this man. I said, it's not this man. I know exactly what they are. I know them. They would never allow that to fly. They would look for a way, and they did. So Nigerians, like I said, this is Sapureh. Sapureh is on the Obiameshi Network, the Hyacinth Network. Sorry, the Obiameshi is on the other channel. So Sapureh is on the Hyacinth Network, and Sapureh comes to you every day at the Hyacinth Network, and I'm urging you to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, the Hyacinth Network, so anytime I upload any episode, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you very much for listening to me. My name is Hyacinth, and thanks for watching. Bye.